Princesses, to-be masters, returning to my Let's Play of Fire Emblem Path of Radiance. The Bagnan Empire, the largest nation on the continent, is a theocracy dedicated to the goddess Asheria. The Bagnan reigning from the summit of the empire and guiding the words with the voice of the goddess, the apostle Sonata rules Bagnan. As Ashir, chosen vessel, the apostle is showered with love and respect from the entire nation. 7 imperial senators aid the apostle in the governance of her realm. This system of governance has been the backbone of Bagnan for many long centuries. After Ike and his company aid the apostle, her holy guards take them to the imperial shrine Shina. The upper class of the Bagnan society lives lives of pampered comfort and luxury. Known as the Sainted, these elite-powered brokers reside in massive temple-like homes whose shrines dominate the skyline. The guiding towers overlook all from the heart of the city. Here, Ashira hopes her vigil watching over the world. Surrounding the towers a series of temples, both large and small, placed in an orderly, systematic fashion. One temple, however, is conspicuously larger than the others. It is the Grand Temple Manya, home of the Apostle. Ike and his company used to the freedom of Cameria to find the differences in cultures and customs to be very confusing. Chapter 14, Training. Now then, you have proclaimed yourself to be the orphan of Cremeria's King Romo, Princess Aria, correct? Yes. I have heard stories that King Cremeria had a daughter in secret. My men have reported as much to me in the past. However, whether you are that princess or not is another tale. Do you have nothing that would lend credence to your claim? Nothing at all. It took all my energy simply to avoid capture by Dane. I have no time to secure any proofs of my claim. And with Crown Prince reigning also that there's no one who'd ever know your face. What am I to do? I will vouch for her. My lord, I have no doubt that Princess Alicia is the true heir to the throne of Cremeria. Oh really? Then tell me, what gives you this strength of confidence? If we believe her story, this woman has not engaged with the outside world since the day she was born. So how is it that you, a lowly mercenary, dare to assert her authority? See, the Danian armies pursue her with bloody-minded determination. At every turn they demand that we turn Princess Alicia over to them. What further proof do you need? If someone of proper standing made the pronouncement, I would accept it as irrefutable proof, but you're a commoner. You have no surname, no documented lineage, you have nothing. I know commoners. They are poor for a price. They will support any lie. Oh, now I'm supposed to... You will tell me you are the son of some noble house? No, of course not. No, I am neither a noble nor a knight. I have no connections with the palace whatsoever. And no matter how much gold I stood to gain, I would not betray my conviction. Alicia has paid us, yes, but nothing more than the standard fee to purchase our services as her escorts, nothing more. We have come this far only because we believe Alicia to be a woman of integrity. She would not sell our swords to a lie. I do not care how high and mighty you might be. I will not stand here and let you mock the bond of trust that ties us to Alicia. My lord, How dare you? Who are you to address the apostle so crudely? Guards, seize this man for his abuse of the apostle. The penalty can only be death. Halt! Seraphine was right about you. You are very interesting. Apostle? Seraphine, that monk we rescued from the prison? A monk, was it? His disguises are always so clever. It never ceases to amaze me. As always, he remains an enigma. Heed my words. Seraphine is in truth Duke Talisi's Prime Minister of Bigna and the most trusted advisor. He has been traveling between the neighboring lands for months, trying to ascertain the conditions of the people here. We have received detailed reports on Princess Alicia and the mercenary company serving as her escort. So, you knew we were coming? You knew who we were all along? Yes. I apologize for testing you. Thanks to the princess and her brazen little escort, this integration proves. Oh, so that's what this was. How very like you, Apostle. A cunning game of wit and words, simply smashing. Even your most loyal servant, Duke Oliver of Tauntoness, was on the verge of being completely fooled. I am humbled. Oh, come, Doodle. It was all a ruse, was it? Oh, Apostle, you do tease us so mercilessly. Still, it was not such a bad way to amuse ourselves, was it, Duke Hestel? Oh, true, my good Duke. Princess Primaria, it appears that you have put quite a smile on the face of our beloved Apostle. What an honor it must be, yes, I suppose. Madness. Oh yes, I almost forgot. And on the fun, Seraphine also vouched for your identity as the true Princess of Chimeria. I require no further proof. You may rest easy. I am most grateful. Wait a minute. Yes? What is the meaning of this? You knew Elysium was the Princess of Chimeria, and you continued to humiliate her for your own entertainment? For some stupid game of wit and word? This is no joke. Alicia's homeland is lost. Her family has been hunted down and killed by the monsters of Dane. And nowhere else to turn, she endures mortal danger and terrible heartbreak to reach your door. And then you laugh at her? Where's the humor in that? Where's your decency? You're horrible. You're all horrid people. You disgust me beyond words, and you owe Alicia a proper apology. My lord, please. Wretched peasant, you lose that tedious tongue once more, and Duke can restrain yourself. But, I am speaking. Be still. Now then, I fully understand your feelings. Your passion for your employer is truly a beautiful thing. Would that my own fallen vassal share your... However, truth be told, your behavior does test my patience. Raise your voice once more to me, and you will be seriously damage the princess's already precarious position. Do you understand? Not really. Why don't you feel me in? Even if Alicia is truly Chimerian royalty, she is at best heir to a dead country, nothing more. Without Bergarian support, Alicia's claim holds no meaning. Am I mistaken? Even if we harm her fragile feelings for the sake of our country's future, she must stand by and say nothing. In fact, she is in no position to do anything but beg for Begnan's favor, or haven't you noticed? I have much to consider. For now, I shall take my leave of you. I will meet with my senators. Until that time, I suggest you rest and relax. Perhaps you could try your hand at our country games of wits and words. What incredible nerve to take advantage of our situation and speak down to us like that. I don't care if she's the Empress or the Apostle, whatever. I can't stand her. Listen, isn't it possible that the Apostle saved you? What? Titania is right. Bregna is a nation ruled by time-honored customs and ancient conventions. You insulted the apostle, the very symbol of their way of life. The fact that you are still breathing is a miracle. I hadn't realized. And as her escort, your criminal behavior would fall directly on your employer, Princess Alicia. If you had truly angered the apostle, any hopes of restoring Crimeria would have vanished like a puff of smoke. Madness. They would sacrifice a whole country to satisfy their own ego? Like, this may not be much of an answer, but letting madness rule the day is the it is a nobility. The backrooms divide themselves into classes, and with classes comes prejudice. From the moment of our birth to our final dying grasp, we commoners know we are not allowed to deny the upper class. Princess Alicia, I'm sorry, my ignorance does not excuse my stupidity. I truly am sorry. No, what you said in my defense and in my honor. It made me very pleased. Huh? To see you so angry on my behalf, your words filled my heart. It wasn't as noble as you make it sound. However, there is one thing that would contest. It is true that I've lost my family and my home, but I did have people to turn to, people to rely on. My Lord Ike, you and your company were at my side. For me, this has been a great source of inspiration and happiness. Princess Alicia. My Lord Ike, please call me Alicia. Huh? That would be improper, wouldn't it? I mean, you're our employer and you called me so earlier. You did? Really? You didn't notice? No. I apologize. I'll be more careful. Well, I suppose we should go. They prepared rooms for us. My Lord Ike. Ike, here's the summary of our last battle. There were no casualties and no one suffered permanent injuries. We fought excellently. That's all I have to report, if you excuse me. Bored. We've been here for 5 days already and there's absolutely nothing to do. He gave me free rein to wander the temple, but I take it Princess Alicia has been invited to yet another social gathering. A little time off is one thing, but this, I guess I'll get in some fencing practice. Ike, the captain of the Apostle Holy Guard is headed this way. I beg your pardon, are you and your mercenary companies enjoying your stay here in Beganon? Is there anything you find wanting? There's nothing to do, and Mrs. bored. Ike, why did you say that? Weren't you just complaining about that exact same thing to me? You said you were bored and tired of everything. That doesn't mean you should go on spouting it to everyone. You're such an idiot, Ike. My apologies, neither of them meant any offense. They're just frustrated. Yes, I understand that. I will pay it no mind. You have some reason for coming to speak with us? Wants to employ us? I didn't expect this. Expect what? The reaction. I'd have thought that you would be shouting and fuming at the thought of working for the Apostle. If Princess Alicia can tolerate endless social gatherings to judge Beginen's mood and garnering her favor, the least I can do is help her earn points by running an errand or two. Ike, they're coming. So we lay in wait for them here, right? Yes. The Apostle's orders were clear. Stop the band of merchants traveling on the old highway and seize their cargo. This does look the best spot for an ambush. Alright, I don't know what we're facing, but we're on a job. Let's do this right. Poor crop this time around. Cats, tigers, and a few crows, all we got are laborers. We're not going to get rich with this. And this, we worked hard to catch him. Is it that battle? I've been selling half-breeds for 25 years. The ones that fetch the highest price are the trophy herons. Their white-winged royals was the fantastic will empty their pure of every last coin. Well, if that's the case, why don't we hit Seraph Forest next time? There might be a few of them left. You're the brains of a dead wyvern. Why do you think heroines are so expensive? It's because they're rare. It's been 20 years since that mob burned Serenes. The heroines are all roasted like chickens. No matter how you look at it, that was utterly lunacy. All that gold is up in smoke. Oh, if they're so valuable, I like to see of my own eyes. I catch it and put it in a cage. Idiot. Think you could buy with all that gold? New wax? Oh, and some furry boots too. Shut up, fool. Start your daydreaming and look over there. Where are they? Look at life, lad. They're not common travelers. Here they come, Titania. Are we sure this is the right bunch? This fog makes it hard to see, but their numbers and appearances match our intelligence. It must be them. Well, they certainly see us. They're readying their weapons. Very well. Get ready to fire, everybody. Oh, brother, buying all these things. Where's Largo? He leaves me in the backwaters, Berg, and wanders off to a goddess who knows where. Hello. Oh, you there. Today's your lucky day. You arrived at just the right time. I have something nice to give you. I got back from a shopping spree. Got this as a free bonus. Oh, please, no need to thank me. When there's a fosteress like me, you never won for trinkets. Oh, or men for that matter. Well, toodaloo, be sure to treasure that for the rest of your days. Now, which way to the nearest city? What terrible luck. My sixth sense told me that the weather would be nice today. Hey, grumble and whine will pay off your debt. Come on, beautiful, cough up my gold. I'd dearly love to pay you, but unfortunately I'm broke. Not again. Your employ... When we get back to the base, I'll get what's mine. Try to run and you'll hey, in pain. Threaten all you like. Can't give you what I don't have. Oh, I hope that sounded brave. Oh dear, what am I going to do? It seems I must go crawling back to my dear sister once again. Oh, she's going to be mad, but in the end, I'm sure she'll help. After all, it's the life of her brother. Right. Tonight, I pay a little visit to the barracks of the sacred Pegasus Knights. Level up. There we go. Level up. Level up. Oh, what? They're crushing us. They're nothing but a pack of rats, but they fight like demons. But no matter how tough they are, there's no way they can stand up to real monsters. Hey, you there, release the feral. Now all we have to do is sit back and watch them chew their heads clean up. There we go. Now. Are you a mercenary too? Tough life being a warrior for hire, isn't it? I don't like having to do this, but I must pay off my debt or my sister will. Oh, so now you do a critical. Level up. Ah, forgive me, Marcia. Hey you, why don't you lay down your weapons and walk out of here with your lives? You can posture as much as you want, but there's no way you can beat us. Shut it. I don't know why you're here, but if we lose our cargo, we lose everything. It ain't happening. In that case, we've no choice. You'll receive no mercy from us. Level up. Ooh, nice. There we go. Level up. I found this in the river. My mom says it was dirty, and I had to throw it away. Do you want it? Really? All right, you can have it. Please take care of it, please. Secret book. There we go. Level up. Oh boy. Ah. Ah, what? Trying to steal our cargo. You're no better than us. Some of us customers are nobles. You won't get away with this unscathed. Let me tell you. What? Nobles? Don't play dumb with me. Take this. You're just like, I guess. You eat meat, you ride horses. I mean, come on. We're not hurting humans here. What's wrong with buying and selling a few half-breeds? Yeah. How did this happen? I've lost everything. Level up. Our duty's done. Let's grab the cargo and get out of here. The Grail mercenaries have returned. Well done. The news of your victory is welcome, as is the cargo you seized. Now your payment. Wait, this mystery cargo was a bunch of really heavy crates. Would you tell me what they're containing? That... Your job was to deliver the cargo. You've no need to investigate further. But Princess Alicia returned to her quarters. You will do well to inform her of your safe return. It appears that the apostle will handle your payment on the morrow. Perhaps you can speak with her then. I beg you to leave. I must be going. Very well. for me. Thank all of you for coming, my fellow Lagoon Kings. It's been decades since all of us were gathered in one place. I would extend my gratitude to King Denices of Goldjewel, who arranged this meeting place at short notice. It was nothing, King Canius. Fellow kings and countrymen, attend to my words. As you no doubt heard, Danian has invaded Chimeria and overrun her. Of course, Chimeria is a barbaric nation. However, since the time of her founding, she has made every effort to engage the Lagoons with honor and dignity. Never has been more true than during the 30-year reign of good King Raymond. During this era, Galeria and Chimeria initiated many ambitious cultural projects to attempt to bring our divided people closer. Yet one man has always revealed our work, the Danian king, Ashyard. Why he took this recent course, however, I know not. Ashyard's actions are monstrous. His armies have put much of Chimeria to the sword. Her people live in terror, her king lies dead. And now Danian's forces continue their ruinous march across the border into Lagoon territory in Galeria. The trespass, old king of lions, is because your country chose to harbor King Chimerian's orphans, is not. Yes, that is the justification they would present. But the Princess of Chimeria is no longer in Galeria. Is she? Your spies are effective as ever, King Tyban of Phoenix. As you said, the princess has already departed for Becknian. I know this only because she came to the aid of a ship carrying Becknian's apostle. So Princess Elysia is safe and in contact with Becknian Empire. That news gathers my heavy heart. I do not believe that Danian yet has this information. If word got out that the Princess of Chimeria has been granted sanctuary in Becknian, Danian might haste its invasion of Galeria. Your information is dated, Hawking. Have your legendary eyes and ears abandoned you after all these years? You have something to say? Would you be so kind as to explain yourself, King Calpheus? Yes, Princess Elysia barely escaped Chimeria with her lives and then fled to Galeria. And yet a certain king of feast here, one of whom she had pinned all hope, chose not to support her. With nowhere else to turn, the princess and her Rituni spent 2 long months at sea, arriving at Becknian mere days ago. Danian knows of these events as well, and the king and that dear king in the latest news, at least to the best of my poor knowledge. Danian knows the princess is in Becknian. King Kilvast asks, how did you come to possess this information? Why, there is no trick to it. I just perked up my ears and pointed them in the right direction. You expect us to believe that a stray wind carried it to your ears? This is an odd tale, Nestiel. Do you think so? Well, there is one trick to information gathering that I know. Shall I share it with you? If it involves dealing with human scum, I'll pass. Foregoing my Lagoon pride is not something I'm willing to do. Ha! Is that not always the way of Phoenix, to cling to those last tethered remnants of pride? Indeed, of proclaiming that you will walk none but Becknian ships just admit that you don't have the power to do more. What did you say? Both of you will desist at once. And King Nestiel of Kilvast, your actions at play can indeed be judged as too extreme. Black Dragon King of Gordal, what do you pretend to know of my actions? Please enlighten me. I would remind you of the barrack ship you attacked in Thanius Waters and left stranded in Goldorian territory. Oh, that. That's you, you lying crew. You've been sneaking about in my territory again, have you? About it. Kurthanaga, that a better resembling Princess Chimeria was don't act so surprised. I have no intention of ruling some tiny island nation forever. I will make Kelvas a name to remember. To that end, no amount of gold is enough, lagoon or backward. I do not care if the pay is right. There's nothing I won't do. I care not for the reach of your ambition, but you should choose your methods with more care. What good will you do to explain your domain over to find enemies of your very border? I will take your words to heart for the time being. And you, King Finnick, what good will your policies do if you earn the wrath of Beckman? Continue at this pace, and there's no telling when the hostilities will end. Until the people of Beckman apologize to the slaughter of our brother heroines, I will do no such thing. Prince Rinson of Ceres, are you of the same mind? Those humans burned St. Rene's forest and killed my people. No amount of human blood can stay my thirst for vengeance. For my siblings, for my countrymen, I demand justice. I cannot even return my bedridden father to our forest home. I am no soldier. I know nothing of war, so King Phoenix acts as my stead. I am most grateful to him, and I would not see him stop until Beckman has paid. Blood leads only to blood, and violence begets violence, nothing more. Revenge is simply another name for murder. And you, King of Lions, what will you do about your home of Galilia? Now that you know Dane faints towards Galilia is merely another move in his game of war, how will you act? They've made no formal declaration of war. Until they do, we watch and wait. If it is the first step toward eradicating all human scum, then it will help you destroy Dane. No, unless this becomes a true war among all nations, I want you to stay your hand. As long as Galeria is protected by the seas of trees. The luxury of a large nation. You would waste a chance to expand your territory just to maintain the status quo? Sad. I agree with King Gallia. If we were to form a Lagoon alliance against Dane, we would drive Beckman to Dane's side and lose his vulnerable ally. The flames of war cannot be fanned haphazardly. After all, we must think of Everthing's medallion. Its location is unknown, but it still exists, we know this, and as long as it does, we cannot allow any war that could stand to engulf all our nations. Do you understand, Lagoon King? I beg of you, do not forget it. Well, that's it for this video. Hope you like it, and stay tuned.